I'm just going to show you exactly how you're going to spy on your competitors or your clients' competitors in just a few seconds, right? It is actually insane because this is actually free. You don't need any money. You don't need any tools apart from Claude, okay, and Gmail, right? So first thing is first, right? You should have the Claude desktop app, right? If you're using the browser, it can work, but it does not work because you actually need to integrate between Claude and Gmail, right? The only way you can do that is by integrating between Claude and Gmail, and the only way you can do that is by having the desktop app, right? So if you have a PC, a laptop, this is the easiest way, right? If you have your phone too, I think it can work, but I've not tried it yet, right? So first thing is first, right? You would need to connect your Gmail to Claude, right? That's the first step. My Gmail is already connected to Claude, so that's the easiest step that you can do. After that, right, the only way you're going to do after it's already connected, it's actually easy. What you're going to do, you're going to give Claude specific instruction on exactly what you're going to want, right? Now, before you give it instruction, you have to make sure that your competitor, right, you are receiving emails from your competitor, so you have joined your competitor's newsletter or email list or something like that, right? So that you will be receiving the emails. So if you receive the emails for a while, then you can just tell Claude to analyze their strategy, go into the emails, tell you exactly what offers they're running, how do they sell their people, how exactly do they nurture them, how exactly do they talk to them so that they can build the trust and the connection. Why do they put specific things in their emails? Why do they structure their emails the exact same way they structure their emails? How do they launch on the emails, the structure that they launch their emails and all that, right? Because that's very specific. If you be that specific, Claude can give you a whole lot of information, and that is exactly what we're going to do. So for example, right, we're going to so this is my Chrome, like, let's go to Gmail. So this is my Gmail, and let's say we want to spy on Alex Amuzi, right? So let's say we want to spy on Alex Amuzi in all of his email that he has been sending us, right? So the only thing we're going to do, we're going to copy his email, right? So Alex Amuzi accusation.com right here. So we're copying the email, and then we're going directly to Claude, and what we're going to tell Claude is that we want Claude to analyze all the emails that has come from that specific email, right, email address, and for it to give us every specific information that it can. How do they structure their launches? How do they sell to people? How do they build connection? What do they do before they sell people? What do they do before they launch something? Maybe it's their offer or something like that, right? And Claude is going to produce as very specific information, even some information that we do not want in regarding the same thing, right? So what you're going to do, hey, so I want you to go into specifically my Gmail, and I want you to actually give me every single strategy that this specific email address that I have attached down below. I want you to analyze the emails that it has been sending to me. Look how it has been sending the launches to me. Analyze everything, how they structure their emails, how they build trust, the psychological patterns in the emails, and every single detail. How do they hook me in the email so that I can read the whole email? How do they keep me interested? How do they keep my curiosity up, right? Every single detail in these emails that you can see is very, very specific from other emails in my inbox. I want you to analyze even their profile, right? The profile picture, if they do have it, if they don't have it, I want you to tell me and let me know why, or probably why they are doing that, so that I can actually use this for my own business or for my client's business, so that I can replicate it and get more sales. So that's the first thing. And then the second thing, I will need you to tell me or guide me on exactly how I'm going to use that on the specific brand that I'm going to show you. Do you understand? So the email address is down below. I want you to work on that. Okay, so now we've already pasted the email address. Now we're going to send it to it so that we can see exactly what it can come up with it. Everything according to exactly what I told you. And this is exactly how you can do it, right? So let's wait a couple minutes. And boom, now we have the whole strategy from Alex Amuzi. First thing is first, right? It got 50 emails from the sender, and then it pulled all the full context, okay, from several keys on analyzing the emails, including the writing style, the structure, the launch sequences, the hooks, and everything in detail, right? Telling me every single thing. The launch sequence, a regular Muzi minute. He sends the Muzi minute sometimes, the Black Friday emails, and a few other right? And then now it tears down. This is the first part, and the first part is like tearing down exactly the emails from the sender, and then the second part is how it can apply it to your business. So the first part is tearing down the emails from the sender, right? So exactly when he's sending the emails, like the time is Monday, Wednesday, or Thursday, sometimes plain text only. On average, he does 300 words approximately, and for the phones, sometimes the designs is 16 pixels, right? And then it looks like on exactly the format of the email, okay, the visual expressions, it tells you every single thing, the opener mechanism on the subject lines, right? If he uses numbers, how exactly does he use them, right? The pattern that he uses on the hooks, right? So why you keep reading on the hooks that he really writes. So borrowed authority, he uses contrarian opener, saying that what nobody else will, right? The micro story opener, sometimes he uses openers such as when I was 18, I worked for a 4-card dealer. One day a lady storms in furious about a missing button on a expensive card, stuff like that, right? And then the body structure, it tells you exactly how he structures the body. The personal proof, that isn't just a case study, he tells you every single directly mechanism that he's using, right? The curiosity loops, every single thing, okay? And then the launch sequence anatomy, how he sells without selling, months of value only emails first. So the entire multi-minute cadence is through trust building. He gives one useful thing twice a week with no ask. By the time a launch sequence or email sequence arrives, readers have been paid in value dozens of times the relationship has created, right? So it gives you everything, the PS section, the social proof via the follow-up email, the zero hard sell language, every single thing about him. And then the second part is how you can apply the same thing to your business. So for me, it just told me exactly how it can apply it to my own agency, which is Easy Conversion and Calling Copy Sales, right? Telling it how it can, for my audience, which is coaches, consultants, course creators, info products, and email marketers, right? So it told me exactly, giving me step-by-step instructions on exactly how I can use the same strategies for my own business. Now the thing is that here you can actually go deeper and tell it to analyze and give you specific things, or ask it more questions and tell it to give you more breakdowns and go really deep into this, right? If you have not understand, or if you want to like step-by-step instructions, if you have not understand, it's really that easy, and like it's never going to be easier than this, right? So you can go ahead and try this out. Ask it to spy on your competitor. If it's, I don't know, you're doing if you're doing maybe emails, or if you're doing coaching and stuff like that, have your own competitor, someone who you're looking up to, or someone who you really want to know how their strategy is working because you love their emails. Understand that by just using Claude, send it all the information you want, and it will apply that same thing to your own brand or to your own business. Let me know what you think down below, and yeah, hope that was valuable. Hit the like button, and see you in the next one. Peace out.